Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the mighty Japanese Empire. So we are converting, trying to dominate trade in a trade node. It's not going particularly well. And we're going to have to go handle some rebels in Brunei. And we are still waiting for another game, let me know, 7 years till we can attack the Ming. They are allied to Delhi, which is going to be slightly annoying to deal with. I think we can call in Vijayanagar from down here, plus with Tongu and Champa, I shouldn't really have to deal with Delhi, which is a good thing, because Delhi is a very large nation, verging on a great power. Not quite there, but I mean, if anyone else wants to, go fight this just out of the blue, this is not a fun area to fight in. Nor is that an army to be underestimated. They're going to field quite a large army. Speaking of armies, for those of you who are curious what the world looks like, we have the largest land force, followed by the Ottomans, and then Russia. Great Britain is up there, though. Delhi is right up there, too. 259. Ouch. You know what? I'm thinking some slightly better forts. Just to be on the safe side. There we go. Just to slow them down if they come for us. Let's get the tolerance of heretics, which isn't going to do anything, or heathens, because we don't have any. No, tolerance of heretics. We don't have any heretics in our lands, so does not concern us really at all. It's interesting that we have managed to do both religious and humanist ideas. They kind of feel like they should disqualify each other. Sort of like plutocratic and nobility ideas. Shun separatists. Also, since we won this fight, let's return our army to China. Those rebels popped up due to the Bruneian separatists in the French lands, not ours. Harar has appeared. Where in the world are you? Right there. I don't think I've seen these guys, have I? There's Somali, which is interesting. Russia's calling me into war versus all these idiots. And it includes the Ming. Great. Not what I wanted, Russia. Ugh. Definitely not what I wanted, I'll tell you that much. We can win this, don't get me wrong, and take more land probably from China. But I kind of wanted a war versus China this episode. But I will be a loyal ally and come help. At this point I should just tell them don't call me into any wars. Oh, Delhi did not join, just Yarkand. Okay. Not bad. We can easily win this then. I thought Delhi was going to be involved and then it would have been a whole new ball game. Sure, one of my generals will die, so that's not a huge loss of military points. They always seem to die during wars. If they don't, I'd be very surprised. Occupation left and right and left and right and left and right. Which is what we want. The more we occupy, the easier this will be to piece them out. If I can also select armies and states, that would be nice as well. Okay, another battle won. The war score is obviously mounting in our favor. Not that I'm surprised. There's almost no way Yarkhan can stop Russia, let alone Russia and me. To be fair, Russia calling me into this war is really overkill. I suppose I can my purpose is to deal with China, but it's not like China was a threat to Russia anyway at this point. There we go. We'll slowly work our way east around the outside of China before moving towards the middle and converting it. Should make things slightly more harmonious. Considering that's a Taoist, Confucianist concept, that'll work fine. More harmonious. I'm just hoping this war swings a little bit more in our favor soon so we can peace out. Because as much as we have a good war score, I doubt it counts against Yarkhan's. I think most of our war score is probably versus the Ming. Of course, I'm probably going for one of the worst places to siege in the world. Highland Tibetan forts. It's not going to go well. Anyway, let's finish off that Chinese army. China has been entirely occupied. Cancel that. What can we get? We could pick up that land. Or we could do that. Cancel that. Cancel the money. Take that province, I guess. We could do that. Split the Ming a bit up. I think we'll do that. We lose prestige because we signed a separate peace. I honestly don't really care. I'm more happy that we picked up Ming land because now this should, if I've calculated correctly. Nope, I didn't calculate correctly. I thought that would have reduced the Ming to a lower number. My bad. So we now have to wait for a war versus the Ming, but at least we don't have to be fighting in a stupid Russian war again. Let's raise our favors with Russia, because they lost their opinion with us. Huh, if they die, one of our dynasty takes over their lands. That's funny. Honestly, if they're at war, there's a chance we could get a PU over Russia. That would be hilarious. I mean, the guy's, what, 17? Yeah, the odds of him dying are slim to none, to put it mildly. I think if he does end up on the Russian throne without an heir, we'll declare a war for a personal union, just because having the Russo-Japanese Empire of this would be amazing. And give us another 2,000 development under our control. They do have Austria, but Austria is not even a great power, so they won't register for a problem. At least in my mind. I mean, they'll probably still show up and be a pain to kill on the battlefield, but we know Russia can't even barely fight, could barely fight the Ming, and can barely fight Korea. Speaking of unrest, looks like the tributary states are starting to become a little bit rebellious versus paying tribute to the Ming, which is good. Maybe we'll see a revolt versus the Ming. That would be funny. I could attack these guys, wipe them out, and end up fighting these guys. Let's core the land we took from the Ming first. That way we don't have that overextension during a war. Then we might go after these guys here, finish them off. If we can pull the Ming in again, with me personally leading the war, I could probably take more of the Ming lands. Besides, the Ming have a truce with me for another 10 years now. Which is not nice to see, but I don't want to lose my alliance with Russia if I can help it. Cheaper tech cost, I'll take it. Extra money, I'll also take it. How are we doing down here? 56. I don't think we're going to get to a large level of development down there. Or trade power. I just don't see it happening. This is out of order. There we go. For some reason it keeps desorting my list. There we go. Now that my hand hurts after clicking that much in a row. We're getting some counting houses going. More money. Oh, the Russians are invading Ming, so we could see them maybe release some Ming states. Hopefully they don't release Ming tributaries. That would be slightly annoying. Actually, you know what? I'm curious. I could build some cathedrals here, which would enable faster conversion. There we go. I'll take that. That is a nice number. 200 free points, doing to have to hire some more new advisors. I can afford it. I can definitely afford that. And we'll do the missionary one because we're on a conversion spree. So 6 months to convert stuff. I will happily take a maximum of under a year. Wow. I think it'll be worth probably sending some time, send off some of the missionaries to the higher level ones like Beijing just to get them converted. Well, they're cheap. I mean, it's easy to convert the low cost ones, but it's a lot harder to convert the higher development ones than the lower development ones. And what we really want is the high developed ones converted because they tend to be the centers of revolt. Stability loss, we can afford it. Still got some core construction to do. Lots of Tonguan separatists apparently are popping up. Yan'an has been converted. Here's the question. If the Chinese communists, which were based out of Yan'an during World War II, had been Protestant in Hearts of Iron, would they have still conquered China? Probably not. Because they probably wouldn't have had any support from the people. We're going to create a ring of Protestants around the remaining Confucian lands. That's funny. Actually, at this rate, we're going to wipe out Confucianism completely. If we finish off Korea, and then obviously we either betray or force control over the Wu. That would be very interesting. Yep, we can do that. +2 promoted cultures, so I will promote the next ones. Malayan, Sumatran. That should stop rebellions down here. Yeah. I think we're pretty good. Looks like the Ming may peace out before Yarkand does. Curious as to see what that will do to China. Okay, don't know if the Ming will defend these guys because they're so beaten up. They will. Okay, so we're going to do imperialism. I will attack there. I'll send one army to deal with Hiswene. Way probably, and then the rest will be the Ming. So I will move in my troops. Oops, you were going south, weren't you? So that way, when the Russians peace out, I will automatically and quickly start occupying that land. I could call the Wu into the war versus the Ming. You know what? No, I'm gonna let them be because they'll probably break their alliance with me after this. It's not exactly what I want, but they have a 200 development or something, 100 some odd. They've got a lot of development. Okay, capital's taken. It's a matter of time for the war till the war ends. Because brave Champa is fighting this for me, I will aid their fleet. There we go. Brave Champa. Slowly working our way around to Beijing. There we go. The Ming are now in this war and are actually trying, so chance to expand. I'm gonna have to figure out if it's more efficient to piece out the Ming separately or piece out the Ming as part of a peace deal with the war leader and take more land that way. Regardless, the way I'm doing it is not efficient. The most efficient way would be directly attacking the Ming, but considering I keep getting dragged into Russian wars, I haven't managed to find an opportunity to attack them. This is what happens when China starts to fall apart, is everybody and their family show up to steal Chinese lands. I mean, look at what the Europeans did to China and the Boxer Rebellion and everything else. They just all casually kind of ganged up on China because they were weak and there was money to be made. Isn't that the way of things? Even the US was involved in that mess. Not that it's taught in US schools, really. Actually, I don't even think I even covered the Boxer Rebellions in schools. Maybe just as a brief side note leading up to World War II. The US system needs to teach more history and teach it better. There we go. We now have quality ideas completed. So if we were entirely desperate, we could get another leader fire, among other things. I think we're good though. This thing has hit 20, so we're going to swap it away. Right there. It's under 20 rather. We will send it to Higo. Higo, probably Higo. There we go. Hiswene's capital has fallen. Hissenwei probably or something. I have no idea how to say any of these. At this point I've kind of given up even trying to do it perfect. And that will be these guys 100% occupied, so I'll probably feed Tonggu some of the lands. They've got 2 claims on these, so I'll give them at least this. Might as well give them this land up here. I don't need it and it'll make the borders look nicer for all of you border gore people. Oh, these guys are still somewhat resistant about ending the war. Oh, I actually can't take it all. Oops. We'll do that then. Now, that should complete a Tonggu mission, so I'm curious as to what it will do. Yep, now they have claims in all of Bengalese France. That's awesome. Nope. Just need my diplomat back. Now, here's the question. Is it more efficient to take land from the Ming in this war, or to do it in a separate piece? I think it's about the same. Yeah, we'll do this then. Surround the Ming in the south. Only 52 overextension. That is sad. And then we'll take this last province down here, but I will revoke cores first because I don't want, or actually I can't. I'll just take that one then. Potential coalition will form against nobody I care about. Okay, there we go. So the last stuff, we're going to have another war with the Ming in 16 years, and then we should be able to finish them off. So Japan has pretty much conquered Korea at this point. So thank you guys all for watching. That's it for now, and I will see you guys all with another episode probably tomorrow. Bye.